Hi everyone, so this is my response. So I chose the first prompt. So for question 1, the critical period hypothesis is a linguistic theory that links a person's language acquisition journey to his or her approximate age. So if we look in the course text, Fromkin describes this as the time between early childhood and puberty, during which a child can acquire a native language easily, swiftly, and without external intervention. After this period, the acquisition of the grammar is difficult and, for some individuals, never fully achieved. Many linguists actually continue to hold fast to this belief even today. And then moving on to the second question, a trend that we can see in linguistics is the idea in that children form neural connections at a more rapid rate as their brain has not fully developed, in turn making language learning much more feasible. Historically, there is evidence to support this assumption, but at the same time, there is also evidence that negates this point. So I think it's important that we acknowledge that although it is true and totally valid to say that children are more likely to acquire a second language with more ease and at a more expedited rate, adults can surely achieve the same results. It might look a little different how they do it, but they can also achieve the same results. I think it's important that we kind of separate children from adults. So the primary difference between a child and an adult acquiring a second language is the way in which they interpret this new information. In many cases, we can see that adult learners are actually more efficient in their language learning than children because they are fully mature and are able to kind of sit down and hone in and focus for hours at a time. Many adults are sort of desperate to learn another language. Maybe they just emigrated to the US and they need to find employment, so that's a main goal. That's a main motive, like a financial motive, which kind of results in some desperation, which therefore really motivates them and keeps them going in their language learning journey.